What's up? It's another coaching tip from Bootstrap REI. So, what's up, Bootstrappers? Good morning! All right, so this is the driving for dollars tip that you never heard of before. So 2 summers ago, I was down in Sacramento looking at a house. Hey, what's up, Ty? And I was driving around a neighborhood in kind of the ghetto. I mean, it's kind of sketchy. I mean, these houses had bars on them. It was that kind of neighborhood. And I'm down there, I'm driving around, and I just saw this beat up of a house like you've never seen this house before in your life. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this house is definitely like on the verge of being condemned. So I'm driving real slow, and of course I got the I buy houses sign and all this stuff. And this chick, hey, what's up, Chuck? She comes out of the house. And she's like, hey, man, can I have a smoke? And she's like, I don't know, like 25, but her voice was like, been smoking since she was like 8 years old. And she's like, can I have a smoke? And I'm like, I don't smoke. Okay, well, how about some money? Can I have some money for some beer? And I'm like, at least you're honest about things, right? And I'm like, no, I'm busy working. I'm not going to support your habits. And then she's like, well, you're kind of cute. And I'm like, oh my gosh, where's this going? And that was my wife. She just drove by. So anyway, she's like, you're kind of cute. And I'm like, look, I'm happily married, right? All right. And I'm like, I'm just out here doing my job. I'm looking for some houses. She's like, well, that's my house. And I'm like, the one that's fallen over? She's like, yeah. And she like pulls out this, like, she was holding something the whole time. I never noticed. She pulls out this like huge binder, and it's like, you know, it says the title company on it and stuff like that. And I'm like, sure enough. She's like, yeah, that's my house. In fact, my mom just died and I'm losing it to a tax sale, but I don't want to sell it. And I'm like, fine, but can I look at it? Because it's going to go to auction here. So anyway, long story short, I go and I look at all this house and all this stuff, and then I'm getting ready to leave, and she's like, please, can I have some money for some beer, for some weeds, for something? And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. I got a time frame here. I got to go look at some more houses. And she goes, well, I grew up in this neighborhood my entire life. I can tell you all the vacant houses, just like mine. And I was like, whoa, what? She's like, yeah, we know all the hoses. I can tell you every single house in this neighborhood. There's probably about 16 of them. I was like, really? She's like, oh, hell yeah. I'm like, get in the car. We're going to go buy you some beer. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah. You show me these houses, every single one that you know. I'm going to write down these addresses here. And then when we're done, wherever you want to go, I'll go buy you whatever you want, whether it's food, whether it's drugs, whatever. I mean, you know, hell, I don't care. I'm just going to give you the money. You're going to go buy it yourself. So, literally, like for 45 minutes, we drove around that neighborhood, and I picked up like 17 houses that some of them now have been bought by investors, and they're in the middle of rehabbing and remodeling them. Other ones were like, boom, off market, off the radar, completely paid for. So they're not like going to be like an NOD house or anything like that. And dude, it was gold mine. It was total gold. Hey, what's up, Chris? And it was amazing. So, like, that's like, when you can find someone like that in a neighborhood, like a tweaker or someone that's just down and out, but they know the houses that are vacant because that's what they do. They go inside and they squat and they live there and they do stuff in those houses. It's gold mine, man, because those are deals. And these are like, and this like typically works in the ghetto. So, like, where I was at, I was in Del Paso Heights, that area. I was in North Highlands of Sacramento. I've done this before with another guy in South Sac, like Florin Road, Fruit Ridge, Martin Luther King Boulevard, like that whole area. I did that with another dude over here in up by Marysville in Olivehurst. Olivehurst is kind of like a, you know, like a I don't want to say it because I have some investors from Olivehurst listening. But anyway, it's kind of like a butthole place. I mean, it has some pockets that are pretty nice, but the other parts are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe people live here. And that's all, like, when I'm like really looking for like the what's up, Mike? The down and dirty homes, like just the filthy ones that no one wants, and you don't have the time to go around looking for them. These guys know where they're at. And I was able to pick up some houses in Olivehurst as well. There's 2 of these houses side by side that we went and saw them. It was pretty awesome. So yeah, this is the driving for dollars tip that no one talks about. And I accidentally just stumbled across it. You know, like I said, I was just driving around, and this girl was like, you know, trying to bum some cash from me, and then I realized that she actually had some skills that she had some resources that I was willing to pay for in order to in exchange for her knowledge as far as these houses. And so yeah, if you're out driving around in the ghettos, like I'm not suggesting like, hey, just go jump in your car and just drive to like the worst part of town and like pick up some random person and bring them in your car and stuff like that. Like, be smart about it. Like, totally be smart about this. In fact, she wasn't alone. She brought her friend with her as well. I mean, maybe she was afraid of me. I'm a kind of a sketchy guy. But so she brought her friend, but her friend knew another couple other houses, and so we were driving all over the place, man. It was like it was good. I got some good leads out of that. Some that I'm still tracking down. And like I said, this was almost 2 years ago. I mean, because these sellers, like, obviously the houses are abandoned, they're gone. You know, you can't find these sellers. And so we're still tracking some of them down. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to throw that at you. And let you know, man, it's one of the most unconventional ways that I have done to find property, but I found property. And, you know, I'll go ahead and tie this one up. So her house actually went to auction. I couldn't find her. I didn't know where she went. She actually moved out and went to the tax sale. Some dude bought it for like $87,000. Looks really nice now, but it was like, it was one of those borderline, like, do I doze this down and start over, or do I just try to make what's best with what I have going on here? Hey, what's up, honey? My wife just joined. So that's one of the best ways that I found to find just complete off-market, off-radar properties without having to do a whole lot of digging and driving around and just, you know, searching, because these people can tell you, like, with laser focus exactly where these problem houses are, because that's, you know, that's what they know and that's what they do and that's their neighborhood. So anyway, I'm Ryan Nickel. I'm a bootstrap real estate investor. I try to find the properties the best way I can with the most economical approach to make some money. All right, I'll see y'all later. Just remember, you're one deal away from changing your entire financial future, and we built this for you so that you can go ahead and you can do that. All right, cheers.